गीता जी।
गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। श्री बाके बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है, श्री बाके बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है। गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। श्री बाके बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। या कुंज बिहारी घनश्याम मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो। श्री राधे बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। मोहन मुरारी मेरो है, मोहन मुरारी श्याम मेरो। श्री राधे रमन गिरधारी मेरो है, श्री राधे रमन गिरधारी मेरो है। गोपाल मेरो है, बनवारी गोपाल मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। नारायण भगवान मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो। श्री कृष्ण मुरारी यशोदालाल मेरो, मुरारी यशोदालाल मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। श्री बाके बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। या कुंज बिहारी घनश्याम मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। मोहन मुरारी घनश्याम मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। श्री राधे रमन गिरधारी मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। श्री हरि नारायण भगवान मेरो है, श्री हरि नारायण भगवान मेरो है, गोविंद मेरो है, गोपाल मेरो है। हरिओम।
हरिओम।
निकुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे, 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 घनश्याम राधे राधे तुम श्याम से मिला दे, घनश्याम राधे राधे तुम श्याम से मिला दे। ओ राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे, श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे। ओ राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे, श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे। ओ राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे, श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे। ओ राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे निकुंज में विराजे घन श्याम राधे राधे निकुंज में विराजे घन श्याम राधे राधे घन श्याम राधे राधे तो श्याम से मिला दे घन श्याम राधे राधे तो श्याम से मिला दे राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे ओ राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे ओ राधे राधे श्याम मिला दे राधे राधे निकुंज में विराजे घन श्याम राधे राधे।
Yeah. Punita ji, one more.
ओके अंकल। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम सीता संग में लाना धनुष साथ लेके सीता हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम श्याम रूप में आना राधा साथ लेके मुरली हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम विष्णु रूप में आना लक्ष्मी साथ लेके चक्र हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम गणपति रूप में आना रिद्धि साथ लेके सिद्धि हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम शिव के रूप में आना गौरी साथ लेके डमरू हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। हरि ओम।
मुकुंदा मुरारे गोविंदा गोपाल मुकुंदा मुरारे गोविंदा गोपाल हे गोपाल राधे राधे नंदलाल हे गोपाल राधे राधे नंदलाल मुकुंदा मुरारे गोविंदा गोपाल मुकुंदा मुरारे गोविंदा गोपाल हे गोपाल राधे राधे नंदलाल हे गोपाल राधे राधे नंदलाल राधे नंदलाल राधे नंदलाल राधे नंदलाल Radhe Nandalal, Radhe Nandalal, Radhe Nandalal, Radhe Nandalal, Radhe Nandalal, Sada Hridaya Vasi Nivasi Nandalal, Sada Hridaya Vasi Nivasi Nandalal, हे अंतरात्मा ज्योति ज्योति नंदलाल, हे अंतरात्मा ज्योति ज्योति नंदलाल, राधे 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 नंदलाल।
Stop. Kathanavavatu sahananaktu sahaviryam karavavai ekasrinavaditamassamavidushavai Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha Hari Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Meshwara Guru Reva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vasudeva Sukam Devam Kamsacharam Devaki Paramam Vishnu Vande Samasta Jana Kalyani Ekam Karuණාමயம் Amami Chinmayam Devam Satsai Brahma Vedam. Topics that are important in Kathopanishad. All of you, because most of you are also people eligible to take classes or at least to talk to people. So you must try to find these topics there and try to internalize them completely. First topic is, because the very word, Upanishad starts desire, question. Then Shraddha. Then karma. Karma palas. Inquiry, culture, relationships, uncompromising, shastras, dharma, need to include all, teacher, student, viveka, vairagya. These are the various topics that come there. You should try to internalize them. I can tell you, nothing is more important than Vedanta. Because if anybody who lives even 120 years has to live, and he doesn't feel, I lived 120 years, enough, I will go. He will feel. He's all the time been thinking from 75 onwards about living. So he has already suffered 120 means 45 years mental agony. And then he is not willing to leave also, even at 100. I had a friend who saw when he went to temple, leprosy, complete skin peeled off. This man got, in today's leprosy cure is there, you don't have, it won't go up to that, but in those days, this man put 100 rupee note about 40 years back and said, oh God, take him, relieve him of his pain. He put 100 rupee 40 years back and say, I prayed to God, relieve him of the pain. That man started fighting. What is your problem if I leave? You understand? What is your problem if I leave? So that is the attachment to this body. So this can only go through continuous Shravana and Manana and Nididhyasana. There is no other way. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Without this, even if you are, whether you are afraid of death or not, whether you have problems or not, your mind is always worried. That's its nature. Because it lives in duality, so comparisons. Comparisons. Before I came to the class, I was happy. Now Hitesh said he is going for Delhi, October. I am now unhappy. Because he is going, I am not able to. Understood? That's it. Whatever you have, still you have somebody to compare. And not only that, whoever has anything cannot have everything. Whoever has anything cannot have everything. So this sense of inadequacy always bothers. The only thing that can make you totally independent, even not afraid of God, even not afraid of God, is Vedanta. There is no choice. So just do not listen to this casually. Even little serious, not enough. You have to get committed because this is the only thing that can save you. You have to get committed. This is the only thing that can save you. So therefore, now I am going to deal with today desire and Shraddha. But before that, because Satish has been telling you are boring, not taking the text at all. So I will do some text verses, then come back. And all of you also, one more thing I can tell you, every day, 2, otherwise at least 1. Gurudev's that 108 is there, each only 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Every day, minimum 1 or 2, you listen. Because nobody can talk like him. This chariot which comes in Kathopanishad, the very first talk is chariot. You listen to him and see whether anybody can talk like that. What is the speciality of Gurudev? It's interesting to hear, but no, that's not all. While you are listening, he goes deep into you and makes you internalize. He goes deep into it, touches the heart. So every day One, it's served by 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Preferably two. 108. Listen 2, 3 times. Because there is nothing else priority in life. Nothing else priority in life. I can talk about myself. I have got Nobel Prize in worrying, right? But this Vedanta has helped me a lot. Has helped me a lot. And as you do sadhana, as you go on invoking God, it goes on improving. Right? And see, what is anybody's desire? Anayasena maranam, vina dainyena jivanam, deha ante tava sannidhyam, krupaya dehi mam prabhu. This is what I believe you should do when you go to temple. I believe you have to sit at least 1 minute in the temple. I believe this is the prayer you have to do. Anayasena maranam, without troubling me and others, let me pass off. Vinam dainyena jivanam, without troubling others and depending on others, let me live a dignified life. That doesn't mean you need a lot of money. Dignity doesn't come because of possessions. Dignity comes when you become independent of others. That's in your hand. Dignity doesn't come because you have a lot of money, you have a lot of people, a lot of power. You are not dependent. Why? You are dependent on God. You are dependent on, He will take care of me. He will take care of me. Right? So, vina dainyena jivanam, dehante tava sannidhyam. When I leave the body, let my mind be absorbed in you. Tava sannidhyam means, that is the meaning. Physically you can say, let me be close to you. Physically it's not possible. Dehante. Let my mind be absorbed in you. Krupaya dehi mam prabhu. Understand? This doesn't come just by wishing. This doesn't come just by wishing, just by praying. This song, every day you repeat, it won't come. It will come by practice. Depend on God and God and God alone. Depend on God and God alone. Nothing else. Nothing else. So therefore, let us start the Upanishads. Usham havai vadasavasaha sarva veda sambhatau tasyaha Nachiketa nama putra asa. Ushan. Om is the name of God. You invoke God. You invoke God. Because when you undertake anything, not only reading this, listening, undertake anything, when you invoke God, you have detached from the ego. You have detached from the ego. And when you detach from the ego, the mind's agitations are reduced. And then what happens? You have clarity. So while you listen or while you talk, you have invoked God. And when you invoke God, sitting here, when I talk, you invoke Him. I don't talk, He only talks. So honest, I've been experiencing 50 years. Sometimes I feel whether I have said something wrong. I go and check up at home. Somehow it's not wrong because he takes care. He takes care. So that is why invoke God in any undertaking before you start. After you finish, that most of us don't do, including me. Om Tat Sat. Start with Om or Krishna or Rama, finishing Om Tat Sat. That will rectify all the faults that you have done during your actions. Om Tat Sat. So Om is the name of God. Why is this Om so famous? Such a simple thing. It can't even bring emotions to you. Krishna means it will bring emotions. Rama means it will bring emotions. This Om doesn't bring even emotions, but this is the most popular. Why? We'll see. Because it's beautiful. The essence of Vedanta is to say that whatever you are seeking is you. There is none other to be afraid of. There is none other to compare. There is none other to be afraid of. There is none other to compare. And whatever you are seeking, security, immortality, happiness, that you are. Security, immortality, happiness, that you are. Jiva, Brahma, Atmaika Lakshanam. Jiva, Brahmatmaika Lakshanam. Right? Bhagavatam says this. The individual, the God, right? And the self in you. They are all one. They are one. There is no difference. There is no difference. That is what the essence of Tat Tvam Asi. Tat. That means that why it said that for Bhagavan, to you at the present state of mind, that is the farthest. Everything else is close to you. Family, business, money, cricket. You understand? My mind is there. You know, second mode here is going on. Right? Sports, name, fame, yes. Right? All are important to us other than God. So he is far, far, far away from it. Therefore it's called Tat. What is close to you is this. What is close to you is not even this. Neither that nor this. Because both that and this are you only. Both that and this are only you. But since God today, now for me, is a distant possibility, it is said as Tat. That what you are seeking, security, immortality, happiness, is you only. Tat Tvam Asi. What have you to do to gain you? No, I am doing every day 4 hours meditation. Only to discover that you are that. 4 hours meditation. Understand? Every day. I have mastered all the bhashyas. I have mastered all the bhashyas. I fast on Sunday for Surya Bhagavan, Monday for Shiva, Tuesday for Durga, Wednesday for Vishnu, fasting. Thursday for Guru, Friday for Devi, Saturday for Saturn Bhagavan. I fast. I do 4 hours meditation. For what? Just to know what you are. Really ridiculous. Tattvamasi, they said. That what you are seeking is you. For that all this, you simply should ask whoever have said, Sir, what is me? I cannot be God because He is all powerful, Sarva Shaktiman, all knowing, Sarvagnaha, Sarva Vyapi, all pervading. I am Alpagnaha. My knowledge is nothing. Right? Alpa Vyapi, Alpa Shaktiman. I am afraid of go to ladies' kitchen. Suddenly they will start jumping and dancing. You know why? Cockroach. It's cockroach. Right? I don't know the psychology. All ladies are afraid of cockroach. Right? So this is me. How do you say this? This me is that God. This me is that God. Then the teacher says, what you say this me, whatever you can objectify, remove it. Because whatever you can objectify is object. Object is not you. What cannot be objectified is the subject is you. Detached from the body, detached from the mind, detached from the intellect, they are all your objects. Detached from objects, emotions, thought, BMI, OET. Detached. And what cannot be detached is you. How do I know, sir? Good logic is good, sir. Accepted. How do I know? How do I know? There are several ways, simple ways, not even complicated. But our Shraddha is so small. Our Shraddha is so limited and small. We don't want to. Our interest is more on external things, cheap things than God. Otherwise, it's so easy. Utkrantam sthitam vati gunjanam va gunanvitam vimudha nanupashyanti pashyanti gnanasesh. Utkrantam, when you get up. Sthitam, when you sit. When you move. When I shake the hand. When I talk. What is it that makes me talk? A dead body cannot talk. The tongue is still there. Mouth is still there. Hand is still there. It cannot move. Legs are there. It cannot walk. What is it that makes me walk, that makes me talk, that makes me move my hand? What is it? Is it so difficult to feel that? Is it so difficult to feel that life force in you? And that is you. What is so difficult in that? This is the highest meditation. Seer seen. Anything seen is not you, object. You are the seer, subject. Drishya viveka. It's not at all difficult. Only thing is you don't want because you are afraid. When I know God, everything I have to leave. Everything, I can't take ice cream. All false notions. I'll come to that today. I'm going to do desire, I can't take ice cream. I can't go to clubs. I can't go to films. I can't go to films. I can't meet friends. Everything I have to leave. I don't want. I don't want. You have no love for God. You have no love for God. You have love for everything else. That love is called kama. Love for God is called prema. So this is Tattvamasi, is the essence of the Vedas, and volumes have been written. The more written, people get more confused. So out of compassion, somebody has brought it to minimum. That is Gayatri also. Om Bhurbo Asuha Tat Savituhu Varenyam. That's Savituhu, some light in me that illumines all the three fields of experiences. Low, middle, high, waking, dream, deep sleep, sattva, rajas, tamas, right? All the three, that which illumines my past, present, future, that sun, that is in me. That's Savituhu Varenyam. Bhurbuva Raha. The three planes. Actually, that's not in the original Gayatri. They are called Vyakritis. Om Tat Savitur Varenyam. Bhargo Devasya Dhimai. Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Highest prayer. There is no asking God, give me this, give me that. He only says, make my mind, make my intellect sharp. Make my intellect sharp. Because intellect is sharp. I have clarity. I know myself. There is nothing to gain for me. So, oh God, make my intellect sharp. This is all Gayatri. But this also, even when I told like this, even still I can explain how many people gather. Because their mind is wandering. So they made it even smaller, that is Om. What is speciality of Om? What is speciality of Om? That what you are seeking is you. What you are seeking belongs to body, mind, intellect, waking, dream, deep sleep, past, present, future, right? All that is Avuma. Avuma. A waking, you dream, M deep sleep. Right? Symbolically, they have taken the three, waking, dream, deep sleep. But everything comes under that. Your past, present, future, all the lokas, everything comes under that. Avuma, this is the word. Right? That word is Tvam. And here you are searching. You are that very thing from which you have risen, silence. Tell any one of you pronounce Avuma without silence. Before you started there was silence. When you finished between and who, there is silence. So naturally, even when I just chanted there should be silence supporting. What was there before, what was there at here, that means that was there in the middle also. Silence was supporting. And in silence, you blow air, it becomes ah. And blow air in a different way, it becomes woo. And when you close, it becomes ma. Open the mouth, ah. Close the mouth, im. In between, natural vibration is woo. Ah, open the mouth. Close the mouth, im. Natural vibration is you. Everything is finished in this, because all the world that we see are names and forms. All names can be finished with the effort of opening the mouth, closing the mouth, intermediary vibration, avuma. That is the word. Where from it has come? From silence. Before I started off, there was silence. In between avu, if there is no silence in between avu, you can't recognize avu. It will be one jarring, one single note. It will be jarring, one single note. So, silence is from which the word has risen. Silence is which, where the word stays. Silence is which, where the word merges back. Where the word merges back. Your waking starts from the consciousness. Your waking dream stays in the consciousness. When you have deep sleep, it merges into that, and that is you. That is consciousness. That is God. The silence alone is the sound. Silence alone is the sound. Silence modified is sound. Silence modified is sound. Name and the one who has the name can never be separated. Nama and Nami in Sanskrit. Nama and Nami cannot be separated. Right? Tell pen without getting into your mind pen form. When you say pen, the form will come automatically. When you say pot, pot will come automatically. When you say Rama, Rama form will come automatically. So the name and the form and the one who is meant by that name is the same. Nama and Nami are same. So Avu, Ma are three letters in which all names come. From which all names come. They are really nothing but the silence that supports them. That's called amatra. A is a matra, U is a matra, Ma is a matra. Matra means measured syllable. Any syllable is measured, matra. That's why tablets are called matras. You take 3, want to get cured. You will definitely get cured because no more disease will come to you. You have to take 1. If you take 3, so that's why they are called matras. A is a matra, U is a matra, Ma is a matra. Why matra? Why matra? Waking. Even if you want, cannot be awake all the time. You have to sleep, ma. In between the waking and dream, wu. So they are limited, measured. Therefore, they are called matras. Wu, ma. Gurudev gives a beautiful sentence. Measured quantities of joys and sorrows. Measured quantities of joys and sorrows. 2 words, if you remember from Gurudev, you can live without fear. All your joys and sorrows are measured, given by him. Measured quantities of joys and sorrows. Number 1. Number 2, all your experiences, including death. From Gurudev, these two I have directly heard. Especially the second I am going to say, it is told to three of us before him. Including death, he says labeled. Everybody is labeled at that time for that. You can't change it. You can't change it. Avuma comes from silence. Silence is tat. Avuma is tvam. Sound. Sound is nothing but silence. Tat tvamasi. Over in one single letter. That is why it is famous. All Vedas have ended in Om. All Vedas have ended in Om. Om, Ushan Vai, desirous of. Anybody does anything out of desire? Out of desire. Only thing is, ego prompted desire and desire for serving Narayana. That's all. But there is a desire behind every action. Palam anuddishya mandaha api na pravartate. Without having a result in mind, even a dullard cannot act. So desire is the basis on which action takes place. Life is nothing but series of actions. Life is nothing but series of actions. Actions are based on desire. Therefore, your life is based on desire. If everybody is Tapo Maharaj, Chinmayanandaji Maharaj, how will the world run? People have to have greed. People will have to have jealousy. Then only they will do. If there are no greedy people, if there are no people with jealousy, there is no production. World needs greed. World needs jealousy. God is not unintelligent. You understand? So, desire is also needed. I'll do a little elaborately because I thought I will do some verses because Satish has been complaining. But even then I am stuck with the first two words only. Om Ushan Havai, Ha-Vai means it's only ascertainly that this is known to everybody. This is known to everybody. This is the subject matter of all the Vedas. Ha-Vai, Ushan Havai, Vajasravasaha, son of Vajasrava. Vajasrava, Vaja is food, Srava is famous. One who has become famous by giving Annadana. That is the beginning of religion. Some dana. Why? Religion is for what? To eradicate your ego. Dana, da, cut. Dana, that which cuts your attachment to money or anything by giving it. That's why dana. So religion begins there. Religion begins with dana. Right? So, Vajasravasaha, he begins by giving food in charity. Vajasrava. Vajasravasaha is son. That is not enough for me. I want some joys which ordinary people cannot get it. I want to be Indra, Chandra, Kubera. So, he tries to call pandits and do rituals. You invoke gods, you get that pala. But the same ritual, you invoke the god and meditate on that god. That's called upasana. Karma plus upasana, you will get krama mukti. Gradually you will grow. Only karma, you will go to Pitraloka. Only Upasana, you go to Indraloka. Both have to come back to earth. Both have to come back to earth. From here only you can evolve. From here only you can evolve. Without coming to 13 Harrington Road, you can't evolve. Right? So, Pitraloka only rituals. Upasana, Indraloka, so clubbed together, you don't have to come to 13 Harrington Road. Gradually, from there, step by step, you can reach Brahmaloka. There, meditate, and when along with Brahmaji, and Brahmaji, after billions and billions of years, will end. Otherwise, he has also to come back 14, 15 times. Brahmaji also have to take Janma 14 times. And each time, Sahasra Yoga Paryantam Aharyat Brahmano Viduhu. 1000 cycles, that means 4 yugas. 1004 yugas is one day. Another 1004 yugas is one night. Like that, 100 years. That is one Brahma's life. And he has to 14 times or something like that. Right? Take again and again Brahmaji. Then only he will merge in Brahman. So you also can only merge with him. Krama Mukti. Krama Mukti. But then advantage is you don't have to come back. You can be in Brahmaloka Satsang. Right? There you don't experience any sorrows at least. Right? Satsang every day. No sorrows. Right? And then you merge. That's called Krama Mukti. So, that is the next one. Vajasrava, famous by charity. Vajasravasa wanting Krama Mukti. His son, boring. Billions of years with that Brahmaji sitting there. I want immediate. I believe immediate. Right? Immediate. That is Jivan Mukti. My teacher says that thou art. And what is that? What is thou? Through which you shake your hand, your tongue speaks, your ears hear, your eyes see. That you are, that life force. This is what I want. And that is the one who seeks immediate thing, Jivan Mukti. Even while living, even while he is listening, he is liberated. Jivan Mukti. That is through Jnana. That is Nachiketas. 3 generations. Vajasrava, Vajasravasaha, Nachiketas. Vajasrava, everybody knows charity. Vajasrava rituals also know. This Nachiketas, this spiritual urge is not known to everybody. Therefore, Nachiketas word meaning means that which is not suspected. It's in you, but you are not suspected. Right time comes, you meet the right guru, and it opens up. And it opens. That is Nachiketas. This can be 3 generations, or the same person at 3 different levels of evolution. It can be 3 generations, or the same person's 3 levels of evolution. Vajasravasaha, Sarva Vedasam. Whatever he has to give it up. Dadau. Tatsyaha Nachiketatra Nama Asa. He had a son called Nachiketas. Tamma Kumaram Santam Dakshinasu Niyamanasu. Tam Ha, again this Ha is emphasizing. Kumaram Santam, even while he is not even a youth, not even a youth, less than 12 years, but this boy is 7 years only. Less than 10, 12 years is called a Kumara. Kumaram Santam, Dakshinasu Niyamanasu, when the Dakshina is given, Dakshinasu Niyamanasu, Shraddha Avivesha, Shraddha entered into him. Saha Amanyata, when the Shraddha came, he started inquiring. What is Shraddha? What is Shraddha? Shraddha can be the goal. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be the number one in the world, richest. I want to be the richest in the world. Right? All this, an intelligent man has no value. An intelligent man has no value. That Shraddha is the lowest type. Goal. I want some support. I want some support. And I don't get it from my circles. So I want God to support me. That's little better. Shraddha. That is little better. Shraddha. How long the slavery? Slavery to everything in the world. Slavery to this body. Slavery to my mind. Slavery to the intellect. Slavery to the family. Slavery to God now. How long? He questions. Even to God you are a slave. How long? Then comes the spiritual depth. So Shraddha also different by goals. And then means. And then means. Means also Shraddha. Godanam. When you do Shraddha and all that, Godanam. Put 10 rupees there. Cow. Cow is 60,000 rupees. You are putting 10,000. 10 rupees. Not 10,000. 10 rupees. Means also compromise. Means also compromise. Goal, compromise. Means compromise. In everything in the world, because everything is products of Sattva, Rajo, Tamo Gunas, everything has got the best, the mediocre, and the lowest. Shraddha also, by goal, it can be 3 times. By means also, it can be 3 times. And the one who does also can be the best, can be the mediocre, can be the lowest. Shraddha. Why? What conviction you have, accordingly, you be that, the one who is doing, and according to that you choose the means, according to that you choose the goal, according to that you get the reward. According to your Shraddha, you get the reward. Shraddha in you, Shraddha in the means, Shraddha in the goal. Shraddha means conviction. Everybody has conviction. Everybody knows what I am talking to. You mean to say anything new? Just go to the gate and talk to those people there. They all know this. Nothing is new what we are talking. Only thing is, we don't have the conviction to hold on to that. Intellect says something, heart is everywhere else. Heart is everywhere else. Where what the intellect says, where the heart makes it strong, doesn't wander, that is Shraddha. That is Shraddha. Otherwise it's just faith. You have a faith. You have a faith. But it's not strong. It can be shaken off. That's not Shraddha. Even if it is Shraddha, it is a low type. Shraddha is complete conviction, where the heart and the head mix and become one unit. What the head says, you don't want to compromise. Your heart also says, I want only that. Tenacity of purpose, I must achieve that. Tenacity of purpose, commitment. All this put together is, and much more is Shraddha. My poverty to tell you, so I have told you only this much. But if you go on thinking, it will be even much more. Shraddha is that which makes you inquire. Want to do anything. Some people start off because the neighbor is doing that. Neighbor is doing that. Neighbor got into problems, this fellow will get into 10 times more problems. Right? If you have Shraddha, before starting you will inquire. It is Shraddha that makes you inquire. It is Shraddha that makes you inquire. So all this put together is Shraddha. That comes out of, does it come one day for everybody? Proper living through number of lives. So Nachiketa's Shraddha has come because he has been living in that life, and he has also grown from external rituals to this spiritual earth. Number of lives he has been growing. Culture he has been holding on. He is a cultured boy. His priorities are uncompromising best things. Such people will get Shraddha. Shraddha avivesha saha amanyata. So he started inquiring. Pitodakaha, jagdatrunaha, buddhadohaha, nirindriyaha, anandanamate lokaha, tamsa gacchati, tadadate. He is thinking, Pitodaka, the cows my father is giving, they have no energy to drink one more drop of water. They have drunk the last drop of water. Energy is gone. Pitodaka, right? Jagdatrunaha, they can't eat one more blade of grass. Dukta doha, they can't give you one more drop of milk. Right? Nirindriyaha, all the faculties of senses have dried up. My father wants to give this. Anandanama lokaha, he will go to lokas where there is no happiness. He is starting this for what? Happiness. He wants a greater state, Kramamukhi. But what he is doing, he will not get what he wants. Anandanama lokaha tansa gacchati tadada. The one who gives this, he goes to the world of Ananda. Isavachapananda say, first verse is Jivan Mukti. Next, Nivritti Marga. Second verse is Pravritti Marga. Third verse in Ishavasya, you don't do Nivritti or Pravritti, you go to Naraka. Asurya Nama Lokaha. Asurya Nama Lokaha. Either do Nivritti or Pravritti. You don't do Nivritti and Pravritti. Right? Why is father doing? Yes, belief. Shraddha means mainly belief in Shastras. Shraddha means belief in Shastras. Because Shastras are time-tested things. You want to know, you want to gain something beyond what is known, beyond this life. I want to get Swarga, I want to get that. So you should first have belief in that. There is life after this. That Shastras tell you. And you should have belief that if I do good, I shall get punya, I shall go to better loka. If I do papa, I should go to naraka. This belief, this is also Shraddha. So, Shastrasya Guru Vakyasya Satya Buddhi Avadharana. Faith in the words of the scriptures and the teachers. They cannot speak wrong. That faith makes you do things rightly, and the basis of that faith is life beyond this known physical life. After death, there is something. I am not lost. I am taken care. So if I want to enjoy that, I should do good things now. Good things, good means, good goal. Right? And my daddy is giving this. Poor man wants that, but he won't get. And he will go to lower lokas. Anandanama lokaha. He will go to that. I have to save my father. Because that is the duty of a son. Punnama narakat trayate. There is several narakas. Bhagavatam gives 27 narakas. We can choose whatever we want. We can tell the travel agent. Right? 27 narakas. But this is extra naraka. That is no children. That's also a naraka. So, not going to that naraka, punnama naraka, by having a child, you are saved from that naraka. Punnama naraka trayate iti putraha. Son or child or progeny. Okay. So my duty is to save my father from going down. It's my duty. I'm his son. Right? I am his son. I should save him. So, saha uvacha pitaram tatakasmai mam dasyati iti dvitiyam trutiyam tam uvacha mrutyave tvam dadami iti. So I can't go and tell my father, Daddy, what are you doing? You will go to Naraka. I can't do that to my father. I can't hurt him also. I am cultured. But my father should be saved. So he goes to the father and says, Daddy, instead of saying whatever you are giving is useless, Daddy, you are supposed to give everything that you have. I am also your possession. You have to give me in charity to somebody. You may be delicate. How can I give my son? And he has also his will. I can't misappropriate him. You may be hesitating. Now I will remove that problem from you. I am offering. This thing is removed from you. So he is asking father, Sahovata pitaram tata kasmai mam dasyati. Whom are you going to give me, you dad? He asked. Father thought, what? This 7-year-old fellow asking whom are you going to give me? He is not giving even good cows and all that. He is giving useless cows. And will he give his son? Right? So he thought and he kept quiet. And then second time he asked, Daddy, probably he didn't hear. He forgot his hearing aid. Right? So he asked second time. He keeps quiet. This silly boy. Third time he asks, he gets irritated. What do you do when now children ask like this? You get irritated. You say, go to hell. Go to? Same way he said, Mrityave tvam dadami iti. I am giving you to Lord Death. Now, this boy starts thinking, he's not worried about going to death. Have I done anything wrong? I've always been number one, sometimes number two, never been the lowest. Why did daddy get angry with me? Number one, both sons and students before the teacher asks, sons before the father asks, they will know what they want. They will do what they want before asking. That is the Uttama. The Uttama Putra or Uttama Sishya. When the teacher says or when the father says, when they say they do, that is Madhyama. Even when they say they don't do, that is the Adhama. This boy, Nachiketa, I have been always number one. I used to do whatever daddy wants. Sometimes maybe middle, but never I was the lowest. Why did daddy get upset with me? Right? Bahunamemi pratamaha, bahunamemi madhyamaha. Madhyama. Kim swit yamasya kartavyam enmayadya karish. What? Yama has use of me. Why did daddy say, I will go give it to Yama? Anyway, he has done it. Now he should not compromise. Daddy should not compromise. I said it in anger. What you say in anger is not to be carried on, so you don't go. He should not compromise. I said it in anger. He should not compromise. You said, he said. So I will go. I will go. So he says, Anupashya yatha purve, pratipashya tatha apare, sasyameva matyaha pachyate, sasyameva ajayate punaha. Whenever you are in a dilemma of dharma, I have said this. Know what to do. And the boy also is not willing to compromise. Even if I say don't go, I said in anger, he is not a type who will compromise. He said, you have said it, I will go. What to do? Anupashya yatha purve. In all such dilemmas, see what elders in same situation have done. Anupashya yatha purve, pratipashya tata apare. Also see, under similar situations, what presently people are doing in these challenges. In these challenges. Right? Pratipashya tata apare, sasyameva matyaha, sasyameva matyaha, pachyate, sasyameva ajayate. This compromise is not worth, because you are like grain. You will die. And when the grain dies, maybe some sprout can come. It can become a tree, but tree will die. Again it will become a grain. Cycle goes on. You will never find peace. You will never find fulfillment. You will never find immortality. You will never get out of all your limitations. What is the use of this? It has no use, not worth compromise. He's telling Daddy, don't compromise. This life is useless. Don't compromise. Send me, I will go. Send me, I will. Such, because it's like grain, which dies and gives rise to the tree, which dies, again a grain is born. This life is like that, not worth. Right? And then he goes to Yamadharmaraja's place. Vaishvanaraha pravishyati atitihi brahmanaha gruhan tasya etam shantim kurvanti hara vaivasvatodakam. Maybe his teachers are there, his family members, elders. And they told Yamadharmaraja, who went on 3-day holiday, not holiday, lot of people dying, he might have gone on duty. Right? So lot of people dying. So after 3 days he comes, he says, oh, here is a young brahmachari Vatu, Brahmana. 3 days without eating is in my house. He's like a fire. Fire can bless you. Fire can ruin you. Without fire, you can cook your food. And fire burns everything that you have. A Brahmana, Brahmachari, Vatu is like that. You make him happy, he can bless you like fire that cooks. You do harm to him, he can finish you off with family. And he is Atithi. Atithi is one who comes without Tithi. Tithi means, Pradama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, 1, 2, 3. He comes uninformed. Right? He is an Atithi. He is very important. Atithi Devo Bhava. He is come 3 nights. He is stayed in my house without taking anything. And what is the antidote for fire? Water. So the elders or the wives tell him, Yama, he has been here without this. You have to appease him. Fire can be appeased by water. Bring water and do his pada puja. Right? First thing, appease him. Bring water and do his padaka. We'll see next week. Right? I said two topics I will do today. It's after the text. Desire and Shraddha. Today I finished off Shraddha. Desire is still pending. That's the most important topic because nobody can imagine you can gain anything without desire. And it says why you should give up desires, you have to understand. By giving up desires, what will you get? Most important topic. It's been highlighted in Taittiriya and Brihadaranyaka. Those two Upanishads we will quote and do desire next week. And next week I will try to reach at least the end of the first chapter, right? So we'll see next week. Om Purnamada Purnamadam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Ayom.